So today what I'm going to be eating is called bossam. Bossam comes from the word bo, which is kind of like a handkerchief, kind of like what a homeless person might carry around in a cartoon, and sam, which comes from the verb sada, which means to wrap something up. So together, bossam means something that's wrapped up, and you'll see why in a bit. So bossam is pork, but it's made a little bit differently. They boil it in kind of like a stock, which has ingredients such as like peppercorns and cinnamon and other things that take away a lot of the bad smell that pork can sometimes have. So what you're left with is a flavorful and really juicy version of pork. So you don't eat bossam by itself, or it wouldn't be called bossam. You actually eat it by wrapping it in lots of different kinds of vegetables. So if you eat it this way, the majority of what you're eating is actually just vegetables. So in that way, it's kind of a pretty good diet food. So I'll show you an example of how you can eat it. So the first thing you do is put a piece of pork into some lettuce or a leaf. If you want before that, you can also dip the pork in some brined shrimp or some spicy miso paste called sam-gyup. It's common to also add white rice to it. After that, you can add whatever you want. You can add kimchi, spicy radish, sweet radish, peppers, garlic, more samjang, or anything you want. However, the downside is that bossam is not really on the cheap side. It can be kind of expensive because when you order it, a lot of it comes out. But it's great for eating with friends. Oh, that's so good. Now, bossam's probably not as popular as other things to foreigners such as sam-gyup-sal or kalbi, but that's probably just because they're not as aware of it as they are of those things. But in my opinion, it's really an experience that you shouldn't leave Korea without. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. And then the most important ingredient, a raw egg yolk. It smells bad, but it tastes so good. This is usually the kind I'd recommend if you're gonna have it for the first time, so I'll give it a try.